Hello, if you're watching this video today, it's because you have questions about TH words. So I'm here to help you a little bit deal with these situations a little more easily. I'm going to present to you a couple of slides that I created about this topic. So when you see this here, you're going to see some TH words prepared by me with some extra resources where you can check and study a little more. So today we're going to talk about tough, dull, thought, through, throughout, fro, thorough, and aldo. Probably as a student, you have come up to these words and be like, oh my God, how can I know which one is which and how to pronounce it? So here we're going to cover a little bit about some of these issues and some of the comparisons. Let's go through the first three. When they think about uh, though, tough, thought. When we talk about though, we're talking about a conjunction. This means in spite of the fact that or although. So, for example, though he worked hard on his business, it failed. Though is this scenario. Now, let's talk about tough. Tough is an adjective that means hard, difficult, or tricky. Some examples that we have here is this test was tough. The toughest guy in school was a bully. So here, it's very different than the meaning of though. Now, when we talk about thought, we're talking something related to think, is the past of think. It can be a noun, as we think of in Portuguese, like pensamento, or a verb. So when you think about something, an idea, a neural firing in your head, or the past tense of the verb to think. Some examples that we have here is I thought you were coming to my party. I thought you were coming to my party. I thought she was nice. Oh, I thought this book was good. So here we have, let's repeat again. Though, tough, thought. The idea of thinking of the meaning is important because when you come across it, it will help you a lot understand. But it's practice that makes it good, okay? Consistency will get you to a lot of places. Okay, so now when you talk about through and throughout, these two are very similar, and that's very interesting. There is a lot of overlap when it comes to the use of these two words, but they do have a slightly different meaning because when we talk about something that is through, it's from one end to the other. But when something is throughout, it's like, for example, in every corner of a place. Let me give you the example. The voice was heard through the store. So you can hear it from the back of the store to the front of the store, or vice versa. Usually, here you'll think of a straight line. Now, the voice was heard throughout the store. You could hear it all over the store. You could hear it at the front, at the back, in the bathroom, in all the places of the store. You can imagine like every place being heard. So this is it. Of course, you can go through a situation. It's also possible. So these are some ideas. Now, when it comes to throw and thorough, when you think of throw, is this verb to move something in the air. When oh, let me see if I can do this. I threw this, so to throw something. Now, thorough is something that is very complete, is very perfect, so that thing was thorough. Of course, if the pronunciation I'm giving to you is not clear enough, I'm going to give you some resources for you to check it, or easier resources to check on the day to day, because I know sometimes it will be hard for you to come to the video and find the exact moment that I talked about it. So, the last one I want to talk to you about is although. So, this is a conjunction in spite of the fact that, or even though. So, same idea of though. Here there are some resources that I have seen in the past that I liked. I can share them in the comments. I'm not sure if they're already still working because I think here this is no longer working. But this second resource I think is still available. So, thorough, thought, thorough, though, thought, tough. How to keep it straight in English. So here, this is something I can send you. If you want me to send you, I can send you this. Is a resource I found online that is useful, but this video covers everything you need to know. So this is just an extra thing. Now, one thing that I really like, and this is great for learning English in any case, is these two websites, Youglish and Play Phrase Me. When we talk about Youglish, I really love Youglish. You can research any word in English. For example, tough. And then you can see many options. You can hear all kinds of accents or specific ones. This one, for example, has this video from YouTube that you can see. Oh, sorry, I think I didn't share the audio with you. Let me do it again.
Obviously, there's been a tough couple of weeks.
And then you can listen to different people.
Brought about by the tough sanctions regime.
And there are many possibilities. Also, with Play Phrase, you can research. For example, this one, I put thorough.
Into this matter.
They were extremely thorough.
Thorough background examination.
So these are all resources you can use. So if you like this class and you'd like to be a go-getter and learn more with me or my team, please contact on our Instagram or on WhatsApp, and we'll be very happy to see you there. Let's become a go-getter, let's study English, and let's face these challenges head on. Bye-bye!